There are several reasons why I don't like to watch television anymore. Well, here it is, the very first Misandry in the Media video. So this is where it all started. I felt the need to do a commentary on this video just to talk about what was going on behind the scenes, so to speak, and to clear up some misunderstandings. Now, no matter how hard you try, television is very difficult to avoid altogether. You know, Misandry in the Media was only supposed to be one video. Parts 1 and 2 were originally supposed to be just one video, but it went over 15 minutes. And back then, I did have that time limit. But it turned out that when I went to upload this video, that was when I was able to upload longer than 15 minutes. But I figured, hey, you know, I already split it up and thought that I'll just leave it as 2 parts. I never meant for this to be a series, but you'll be surprised how quickly Misandry commercials can pile up. I make note of every sexist commercial I see, and before you know it, I have plenty of material to work with to make another video. And if you ever see a man and a woman together, they will make the woman look absolutely flawless and perfect, while they make the man look like a moron. Now, one perfect example of this is for an Excedrin commercial, or some kind of aspirin. Here I talk about the Excedrin commercial, where the man loses control of the power hose, yet the woman is the one who gets the headache. I talked about this commercial again in part 5 because that's when I actually found a clip of that commercial. I didn't have a clip of it in this part. One where a couple is getting ready for some sort of barbecue that they're going to have. And the guy is out on the deck and he's ready to power wash it. And the wife comes out and says, "Oh, you're washing the deck. Great." The guy puts on his goggles and he says, "Not wash, power wash." He then turns on the machine and loses control of the hose. Next thing we see is the woman rubbing her head. So let me get this straight. He's the one who has to power wash the deck. He's the one who loses control of the hose. And she is the one who gets the headache? What sense does that make? He's obviously out there. Yeah, when I make videos, I like to show the video clip of what I'm actually talking about as I'm talking about it. It's not all that easy to be on the camera for an extended period of time. I don't know how people like the Archfiend do it. When he's losing control of the hose there. Then, of course, they talk about how Excedrin works and it relieves headaches, yada, yada, yada. So when we cut back to the scene with the party, one couple goes up to them and says, "Love what you've done with the deck." And the woman goes, "Thanks, we just washed it." We just washed it. Taking credit for the work of a man. And then, of course, after she says that, the man says something again about power washing, again, making him look like an idiot. Then we have commercials where we only see women. Of all my Misandry in the Media videos, I would say that this one is my least favorite. I was pretty new to making videos, and I guess some things I said got taken the wrong way. Like these chocolate and yogurt commercials. Now, just because a commercial doesn't have men in them doesn't necessarily mean that the commercial is misandric. I mean, I know that these commercials don't put men down, so I'm not saying these commercials are in and of themselves misandric. The main point that I was trying to make was that it seems that women are associated with pure, high-quality things, whereas men are mainly the ones shown stuffing their faces with fast food. You know, some people say that the chocolate commercials will target women more than men. And I can completely understand targeting the market, but you'll mainly see men in the Nestle chocolate commercials. You know, those lower-quality candy bars. Whereas you'll see mainly women in the rich, pure, high-quality chocolate commercials. So perhaps these weren't my strongest examples, but I think it's safe to say that I provided much stronger examples of misandry in the rest of my series. But you know what? The next time anyone gets angry about that Dr. Pepper 10 commercial where they say it's not for women, you can direct them to these chocolate and yogurt commercials and mention how they are apparently not for men.
With 45% less fat, you can enjoy shamelessly and in refreshing mint with luscious dark chocolate. Good catch.
Then you have the cream cheese commercials where we have angels. And all of these angels are of the female gender. Now, I'm an atheist, so I don't believe in angels or anything. The cream cheese commercials. Some people have mentioned that there have been male angels in these commercials, but they were the women's servants. You know, I can make an entire Misandry in the Media installment just on things that I forgot to mention in the previous installments. I forgot the connection between angels and cream cheese in the first place. What does one have to do with the other? Now let's say even if angels did exist, and let's suppose that even if men couldn't become angels, there are still lots of men out there who have cream cheese on a bagel. I, for one, love cream cheese, and it has nothing to do with my religious beliefs, or lack thereof. So why we don't see any men in these commercials is still a mystery to me. Another thing to notice is that any commercial that advertises... Now for this Special K commercial, I was going to cut to me saying, I've only seen women eating Special K on these commercials. I wonder what would happen if men ate Special K. Then I was going to film myself pouring a bowl of Special K and eating it so that people will see that I wouldn't spontaneously combust or something. But I obviously decided not to do that scene. But while you see women making healthy choices and eating healthy stuff, you see that men are stuffing their faces with greasy fast foods. Now take a look at this hot dog commercial and keep track of the number of men who are talking with their mouths full and the number of women who are talking with their mouths full.
Just about every kind.
This is one great hot dog. Now, hot dog is really good. Hot dog is really hard. Go on, Mr. Dogs and Style.
Cause when it comes to fixing hot dogs, you'll be happy to find dogs.
So, there were 4 men and 0 women. Women were there. You saw the meeting. They just weren't talking with their mouths full. As if to say, all men will talk while eating, but women will never do that. Well, that's all the time I have. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little commentary. And I have plenty more Misandry in the Media videos planned. These commercials literally come in faster than I can even make these videos. I definitely have my work cut out for me. Later.